I had been mangled badly in this part of the journey, the dip down into the darkness, into death and suicide of my closest ally. Retreated to the great North Woods, married. And I can see now that this marriage was doomed because I married basically a look-alike, a facsimile of Miss X. And in a way, I was like Abraham and Sarah, where God had promised them their dream of bearing a child and being the father of many nations. As God said, your offspring will be as numerous as the grains of sand on the beach or the stars in the heavens. And here by age 90, Sarah hadn't conceived a child. So they gave up on God's promise along the way. So they tried to rewrite the script. He has a child with the handmaid, Hagar. Ishmael is the offspring, but Ishmael wasn't what God had promised. He said, you will have a child through your wife, Sarah. So they tried to rewrite the script to meet their own impatient demands. Well, I lost patience too. I said, I'm in my late 20s. Doesn't look like it's going to work out with Miss X. Here's someone who's willing to take that journey with me, marry me. Okay. She was my Ishmael. Just as Abraham and Sarah tried to settle for something ordinary rather than the promise from the source. All those years I had been obsessed with this celebrity, this Miss X, I'm calling her. I was convinced that this was from the source, this itch, this gushing in my heart. Well, I gave up on that after being mangled badly and said, I guess I was wrong. Let's rewrite that script, and I'll marry the closest I can find to her. Well, it didn't work out, predictably. I came back to LA, and on the day that we filed for divorce, won't you know, Miss X was performing downtown. How am I going to get into this show? I don't have a ticket. I don't have any money. My marriage is over. Here we are back in this crazy infatuation again. I had nothing to lose. Let's go down there and see what happens.